Hello, LEGO friends. Matt from Brooks Bricks here with a video today taking a look at an interesting set. Why am I standing next to this weird looking thing here? Not quite sure what it is? Stay tuned and let's take a look. Alright, so this set is pretty interesting. This is one I actually picked up on my New Year's Day haul a few weeks ago as of the time of recording this video. And it's part of the expected Chinatown section of the city that I'm going to be throwing in here. So I'm very excited about that. I haven't put together any of these sets before this one, even though I just picked up the new garden set as well here. But I'm looking really forward to getting all these assembled here shortly, and really starting to think about how I'm going to put the Chinatown section together in my city. But let's go ahead and take a look at this first set, which is going to be set 80104, the Lion Dance, which is a pretty interesting, really neat looking build here. Lots of interesting things going on. Let's actually see what we've got here. Alright, so first I'm going to start off by saying that I'm not versed in this culture, unfortunately, and I don't really have much of any knowledge about what a lot of this represents in terms of the Chinese New Year and all that stuff. But I just got this because I appreciate a lot of what it is, all the unique building techniques, the really neat looking stuff that goes along with it, and how it can fit this into my own LEGO City development. So let's go ahead and start with a few of the accessories here first. And part of the main feature of this are all these, I assume these are lion type builds of some kind, although they don't exactly look like lions. They look like, I don't even know what they look like, honestly. But there's a few different types here. So you've got one that is, I'm assuming, associated with like kind of this dynamite fireworks kind of thing going on here. Kind of a red and white base build. And I will note, yeah, right here I kind of dropped that other piece, the one you see here, and I couldn't find it, so I put in one of my own for the time being. But once I figure out that original piece, I'll replace that. So it's pointing out to the side for the moment, but it's okay. Then we have one that's basically gold colored with some red highlights there. And then there's a figure for that. I'm sure that's like a Toro kind of thing or what. I don't know any of the print, unfortunately. There's that figure too, by the way. And then there's this figure here, sitting on the third type. This one's kind of a white and red, with a little bit of gold in the prints there. And it's actually holding a green-headed figure. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to represent. Maybe food or lettuce or something, I don't know, but kind of neat. So these are supposed to be the lions that are supposed to be involved in doing some kind of acrobatics and dance or something, the figures here. If you actually look at these, they do have minifig feet, so the assumption is that there's figures underneath here that are actually doing these dances and these kind of things covered with these outfits. So that's kind of neat. We'll go ahead and bring in the next thing. We'll take a look at that. So this one's pretty fun. You've got a set of figures here that are playing some drums or kind of similar instruments, a couple of cymbals. There's your drum there, and some kind of little gong, I'm assuming, banging the drum with that or whatever. But yeah, these are all the same torso figure, basically with different heads. They're all wearing kind of a headpiece or wrap there. But they kind of fit in and play the music for the lion dance. So that's kind of neat. And along with that, there is this other platform, which the box shows them actually being able to stand on these various poles here to do kind of the ceremony, the different things that they're doing in tune with the music. So you can create all kinds of fun, fancy scenes with this based on what the box is showing. And I think that's pretty cool. The technique to build this was actually a little interesting. Use a lot of these A-frame pieces, which I hadn't seen it used before in context, at least for me. So that was kind of neat to see how that was done. And it's almost a seamless build on top. You can't really tell how it's done underneath, so that's kind of cool. And it definitely has that nice Asian flair to it. Very, very cool in that regard. And then the last part, the major part of the build for me, was this here, was this kind of gate feature. I will note that all the tiles that you see, everything in this set is all print. There is not a single sticker. So just like other sets, which I'm sure I'll get to, that's really, really cool. Nothing has a sticker with these sets. We'll note 2 more figures here. Not sure what he's supposed to be doing. And then this came out last year, so this is kind of the year of the rat, I believe. So symbolized by that. But I really like the bright ornateness of this gate, just how it looks. I think this will be a fantastic build to kind of use to mark the entrance of the Chinatown district. So I'm looking really forward to using this gate for that. Just kind of a ceremonial, physical marking of the entrance of that space. So really, really cool in that regard too. So the next question is, what do I intend to do, with this set in particular? Because I mean, what otherwise would I do with all these guys here? They're not buildings, right? They're supposed to be some kind of live action kind of things going on. It's a lion dance, right? Like, put this guy up here. Something's going on. So my intention in getting this one was, once I have the district itself, the space set up in the city, this will be perfect for making a scene for like a parade, an actual thing that's going on in Chinatown. So I think that would be perfect for this. She's laying down over there. So I think this was kind of that third piece that I hadn't originally intended on getting, but when I saw it, I'm like, you know what? This actually could work to give that entire space even more life on top of what I'm already thinking of with the Spring Lantern Festival stuff that I just picked up, and the original Chinese New Year stuff, that marketplace that I still have to put together as well. So I'm really looking forward to building everything out and getting a really cool Chinatown in place for the city. But for now, really cool site. Just wanted to show it off and give a brief review. Hope you enjoyed that. But as always, I want to thank my subscribers in particular for watching. And if you haven't, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, your thoughts below. Really, really appreciate all that interaction. Until next time, I will see you later. Adios.